So, like every other person, I started my new year 2020 by making resolutions as I was excited that the upcoming year would play a very crucial role in my life. I had several plans laid out to go out with my family and friends and was almost positive that I will make an international trip this year. My schedule was hectic like every other teenager who is aspiring to be a law student. Although there were some countries which are affected by the pandemic in the early months of the year, I was hoping against that India should not get affected by it. I still remember the day I was relaxing on my couch, watching Netflix, when I received a phone call saying that the school in our city would be shut down from the next day and there was no possible certainty that when they will reopen. Such announcements were enough to shatter my plans and put me in a dilemma. None of us anticipated that this year would be poles apart from any other year human civilization has ever faced. I was looking forward for a great last year of my high school education, but those were the halcyon days. Those were the days where parents were urging their kids to put their phone down for some time, but now none of us can live without phones and technologies. We need to attend our online classes, they have become a prerequisite. Usage of technology has become a prominent part of our lives. Wearing masks and maintaining distance will be the new vogue. Instead of how countries should be fighting to save mankind, we all are caught up in the blame game about origin of this communicable pandemic. Not only there will be social changes in our community, but politically, we are seeing a lot of changes where several countries are cutting a Gordian knot. Internally, India is fighting its own battles as thousands of migrant workers are homeless with no stable income or wage left, with no idea about ground reality. But one thing which we all are forgetting is the problems faced by Indian students in this time. There are a lot of students who do not have access to internet facilities, mobile phones, or laptops. And some of them are not techno savvy too. People say old habits die hard. So having everything in a hard copy is also now troublesome to some students. I'm also one of the not so techno savvy person as I've always relied on the hard copy. I made notes on pages, I used to highlight them, and my biggest problem is I am an OCD, so I need everything in order. As we all have seen, there is a paradigm shift in the pattern of teaching from attending classes in the school to attending online classes at home, sitting in a comfort zone. This kind of pattern has given me flexibility in my timetable, as previously I rarely used to be at home. I was also a daily reader of an infamous newspaper, The Hindu, which is now not accessible to me in the present time. I read a lot of books, but now I cannot go out and buy books, so I have to refer to Kindle. But on the other side, my parents are ecstatic that finally their daughter can prepare delicious cuisines and cannot escape family time. I am happy because as an avid reader, I'm getting more and more time to read my books, learn new languages, and practice yoga for my benefit. Because let's all be honest, 2020 started like January, February, March, lockdown, 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 and 2021. A very happy new year to all. I think in the meantime, all of us have a fair share of embarrassing moments in the lockdown too. Like one day, I was folding my clothes and instead of putting it in my closet, I accidentally went into the kitchen, opened my refrigerator, placed them there. It was apparently my mom who took notice of it, and now, whenever all of us remember this incident, we all are in spits of laughter. Being an optimistic person, I'm grateful for the time which is provided to me during this lockdown period. I'm able to spend quality time with my family, as this is the last year of my high school education, and next year, most probably, I might have to move to another city as I will start law school. But there are students in India with their future uncertain, some panicking as they have no clue when their respective examinations will be conducted. Another thing, as I'm a nature lover and try to not harm it in every way possible while enjoying my Greta Thunberg vibes, I can say nowadays pollution is at its lowest. Not saying that this is a very satisfactory time to combat climate changes, but the things which all of us took for granted and never bothered to care about. We took our resources, essential things of survival for granted. But now it's the time that we should realize that there are little things in everyone's life which are important and should be important and taken good care of. It doesn't matter what it is, like planting saplings, spending a whole day with your grandparents, FaceTiming your friends, and pursuing whatever makes one happy. In a nutshell, I realized that it does not matter whether you belong to which caste, you are born in which country, or any race, sex, gender, culture. Diseases affect everyone equally, and we all are equally responsible. And this is our duty as vigilant citizens to fight equally and fairly for all. Maybe this is the time for all of us to save and use resources judicially. Maybe it is the time when we wake up and realize that it is a nightmare we can get over with. But most importantly, we realize that it is in our hands to choose what is the right path. What do you think? Thank you.